मैच वीक भी खोल लेता हूँ. Let me start.
अभी तो वो गया है ना सेमेन्यो, अभी एफकॉन में गया है ना?
नहीं. Semenyo didn't go.
क्यों? ये घाना रिप्रेजेंट करता है ना वो.
Ghana represent कर रहा है. I'm not sure why he didn't go. Let me search that
We
as
are
well.
live. Are we live? Are we live? We are live.
Ghana didn't qualify.
Oh, that
Yeah,
bad, huh?
yeah, that bad. We are live.
We are live.
We are live now. Yes.
So, चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
चलिए तो
So where do we start?
welcome back
Match
to the
day
second
17
episode.
of 38.
Yeah, match day 17 of
Match
Premier
day
League season
17.
25-26. This was, I think, I don't know, overall a better weekend than last. Had a lot more drama.
Because there were some good matches. There were some really
हाँ
good matches. I mean, the results came out to be a bit expected, but the matches were good.
हाँ मैचेस ऐसे होंगे वो एक्सपेक्टेड नहीं था. रिजल्ट्स तो ठीक है ओवरऑल.
हाँ,
ज़्यादा कुछ डिफरेंस नहीं था.
correct.
ठीक है. विल स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट मैच देन. चेल्सी न्यूकासल.
Oh, what a match! From a neutral perspective, what a match!
यार मतलब राइट फ्रॉम द गेट गो न्यूकासल
Hmm.
मतलब पुट देयर फुट डाउन. चेल्सी वर शेकी एट द बैक. बहुत कुछ हुआ. फर्स्ट हाफ
Hmm.
एंडेड.
Hmm.
आई डोंट नो व्हाट Maresca did it the half time team talk. Second half में Chelsea were a different team. Newcastle were a different team.
Maresca is known to be a second half manager. I mean, it has happened multiple times this season.
Hmm.
Multiple times this season. Second half, पता नहीं what he does in the dressing room. Maybe he gives the players something,
Hmm.
snorting, or I don't know what he does.
Might be.
With the players.
You never know.
He does something with the players, and then they just come back with a different attitude. But I think, to be honest, it was Newcastle match to lose because
100%. 100%.
Walter he could have had a hat trick. Then, towards the end, your one of your former players, Anthony Elanga, he he chose glory. If he could just pass that, I mean, nice through. एक बढ़िया सा pass
He
भाई,
was so good
glory
last year
pass.
for Nottingham, bhai. He was so good.
Yeah.
And as
I don't
United
know. I
fans, we
mean,
were happy in the summer when he got the move to Newcastle. But I don't know what has happened.
I mean, Newcastle could have won that match very easily, but yeah, when the bhai Reece James, man, oh my god,
And he was playing in the midfield too. He was playing as a six.
bhai Reece James, like, I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that guy. I mean, initially probably one of the very underrated players. लोग
Hmm.
बोलते हैं कि captain है, हाँ, he has the captain attitude. He gets down the team and stuff like that. But then
And
he
we have our first comment, by the way. Hi,
first
Piyush.
comment.
Yeah, first comment in the chat.
Uh, so uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, Reece James. I mean, I don't think he's that old. Also, I think he's
He's
around
I think
30 or
27,
30.
28. Our age only.
हाँ,
Let's just put it
हाँ,
that way.
हाँ.
But he's had so many injuries.
He
So
had so
many
many injuries,
injuries.
right?
Uh,
Right. But yeah, I mean, Newcastle should have won that match very easily, and I don't know. Newcastle have dipped. Like, I mean, they are like what 11th in the league right now. It's not the same Newcastle it was last season.
no.
I know they have lost whom Isak, a player who has scored 2 goals this season, and he scored the second goal and he gets injured. He's, yeah.
We
So
will come to that. We'll come to Iseki.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're not missing out on. the team you had last
And
year.
they
You have
added
that team.
firepower, right? Elanga we talked about.
They added
That
five,
was
and
one of them.
the replacement they got upfront. I mean, the replacement they
Huh.
got for Isak is a very good replacement.
They
Turned
have
to be a
two.
very
They
good
have gotten
replacement.
two actually because Callum Wilson also left, right? So they've got Voldemard and Visa.
Callumson also there.
They've got Visa as
Huh,
well.
huh, they got visa from Brentford. Yes, yes. So they, I mean, it's a good team, man. It's a very good
I
team.
have
I don't
no
know
idea.
why they are 11th in the
I
league.
think one of the major
They should
reasons
not be
is
11th in the league.
last year Gordon and Harvey Barnes. They were really good. They were really good on the wings.
Gordon is still good. Gordon is still performing. Down the wings, cut in, he's still doing that. He's
But
still trying to do that.
on the
It's
other
not like he's
end,
not performing. But
Murphy is good, but he's not at the level Harvey
huh,
Barnes or Anthony Elanga is supposed to be. But
Murphy is not he's not a winger. He's more like a midfield kind of a guy. He's not a
wing back,
proper
you can
winger.
say, or a right mid.
Ha,
He has
ha,
got
ha,
pace.
ha,
He
ha.
has a good cross in him, but not really a finisher player.
Not really a winger. I mean,
Uh,
he does not scare someone as much as Harvey Barnes
and I saw
does.
one more thing. I think Livramento and Trippier both are out injured. So they're playing a
Yes.
player, Louis Miley, at right back. He's supposed to be a good young
Mm-hmm.
up and coming midfielder, but he's playing at right back for them. So that might also be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And Botman is injured. So
Ha, Watman in the
Shar and
center is
Thiao are
injured. Yes.
playing.
Mhm.
And
They got
Thiao,
Thiaw from Milan, right?
Milan, yeah. He's a good signing, but
Yes.
yesterday that was a for Chelsea's second goal. He was unlucky, slipped,
Horror
but
show.
yeah,
Yeah.
can't say anything, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
but I think Newcastle need to buckle up. They need to move up the table. I mean,
definitely.
at
I
least
think
get a European football. At least get European football. I mean, you got owners as well now. You got the money. Come on, put the oil money
FPP. It's
in
not
place.
like how City transformed their squad back in the day, right? Can't happen like that now.
Hey, come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, so one thing
Mm.
I've always said, City had the money, but they put their money in the right pockets. Unlike United,
Yes.
we have spent almost the same money, right? But we
Yes.
have kept spending money on superstars, whereas you guys have spent money to build teams. That's the major
Yes.
difference, and Newcastle
So
need
see,
to learn that.
and I mean that's the thing. They put it in development. That's the reason City have a 150
True,
million cam
true.
right now, 100 million left back right now.
Sorry. Let's not put numbers on players' things, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah,
Uh,
I mean Newcastle have the players, and I think Eddie Howe is a decent enough manager to get them back to Champions League spots. But
yeah.
let's
No,
see how they
and
go.
the Champions League looks difficult this time because this time the natural top six and all they are kind of
Hmm.
played. They are performing, but maybe at least the Europa or Conference at least.
At least in the top eight, so they have a fighting chance for Europe.
Huh.
Any of the three
Yeah.
leagues.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
True.
Just to finish it off, it was great to see Fofana getting minutes after a really long time. I forgot he was at Chelsea.
But yeah, I mean, even for Fofana, it was not a good match. It was a
It
disaster
was
for
not.
him.
It was definitely not.
The
But
Fofana and I don't know what's with this. I mean, another one of your players, Garnacho. He's just not there.
why did he
I don't know
start?
what's.
Why did he start? That was my first question. That when I saw the team sheet, he could have started someone else there. Why Garnacho?
Yeah, I mean, hmm,
He benched
hmm,
Enzo Fernandez, Andre Santos, played Reece James. James did really well, right? He has played Gusto
hmm,
in the
hmm,
forward positions before. Why not put Gusto at,
hmm,
let's say, right midfield, switch sides with Neto playing on the left wing, Reece James at right back, and then get
hmm.
one of your two really good midfielders in Enzo and Andre Santos in. Or
Oh, so you're asking him to asking one of Pep's disciples to do another one of Pep things when Pep was trying
why not?
Cancelo in right mid.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Uh, but glad glad Chelsea drops points because they were literally down the neck. I'm glad they dropped points. But then okay, there's another good evening which is bleeding down the neck.
Uh,
But
Good
it
evening was really good. मतलब
good
bad
evening.
for me as a United fan, but yeah, he did
नहीं वे
really good.
हाँ हम्म,
Yeah.
हम्म, correct.
चलो.
कोई नहीं since we are in good evening I mean let's move on to the United Villa match itself. Let's do that. Let's
Okay,
move on to
let's
the
go
United
there.
Villa
Let's
match.
go there. Let's go to the United Villa
I
match.
mean, mm, okay, so okay, tell me something. Do you
Yeah.
think Morgan, the only reason Morgan Rogers performed so well against United is because he wants a United contract?
I wish. I wish. I wish we can get him in the summer, man. I really do.
I
Because
mean, yeah,
if
he will
Amarim
get the
sticks to
money.
his
He will.
formation,
Hmm.
he'll be really good alongside Cunha, Mbuemo, and maybe someone up
No,
top. Or
United can easily give him a 250,000 a week
we're
contract.
not doing that anymore. We're not in the Ed Woodward,
Oh,
John
oh,
Murto era
you,
now.
you, you guys changed tactics. I still remember what was the Sancho contract? 450.
Yeah.
No, 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 not Sancho. Sorry, sorry. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis
Ah,
Sanchez was 450 or 4.
450, 475K.
Oh yes, that's the reason. I mean, City wanted to get him. City was a likely candidate, but then City was like, we are not paying you so much.
Eh,
Uh,
that
but
was Ed
but
Woodward
yeah,
for
I
you.
mean Morgan. Yes. But yeah, the Villa United match was a Morgan Rogers show. Oh my God.
Morgan Rogers reminded me of the old Jack Grealish we were talking about last weekend.
Ah, right,
I still
right.
remember when Aston
It's
Villa
just that he
came up,
does.
he
Huh.
scored a similar goal like Rogers scored against us, and Villa won 1-0 that night. Curler
Yes.
from the edge of the box
Yes.
on the left wing.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Brilliant.
Uh, right. It was a complete Morgan Rogers. And tell me one thing. What was that dance? Konya dance after he scored.
I don't know. I,
What was
I
that
mean,
celebration?
someone from the crowd must have said something to him, or I mean, poked him somehow, because he doesn't really do that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the only
Hmm.
explanation I can think of. But yeah, that was Dorgu for the first time looked good on the left side in the game,
Hmm. Hmm.
and
नहीं
even
नहीं
talk
अरे बच्चा यार
exactly. He's
he's
what
17
he's
18
no, no, he's not 17, 18. He's 22, 23. He's not that
नहीं
young.
दोरगो इज
No, no, no.
नहीं
Check, check.
दोरगो इज अ बच्चा because अरे
No. There are
FC
two
FC
Dorgus.
21 sorry okay
Ha.
okay he's
Yeah.
21 okay Dorgo is 21 now so I mean just that give him time don't do what you did to Harry Amas just give him some time and
Harry Amas is 18. He's 18 right now. We're not doing anything to him, but yeah.
but
eh,
I mean yeah because Harry Amas is वो अभी championship में 4 रहा है ना भाई Harry Amos is
huh.
playing really good in championship.
He
Harry
is,
Amos is
he is,
playing
he
good.
is.
Chido is playing good.
No, Cheeto Obi, he's playing for the under 23s, but he's not playing regularly.
हाँ हाँ मतलब
He
yeah
didn't
he's
get
playing for
a
under
loan move
23s.
this summer. I don't know why. We thought we might need him in the this Christmas break or in the second half of the season if we were in all the competitions. But yeah, and for the Rogers goal, I think most of the people will say it was Lenny Yoro's fault, but I believe it was Ugarte's fault, man. I don't know if
Ugarte's fault.
if
Yes,
you've seen the video.
yes,
Ugarte was just
yes, yes.
standing in
I've
front
seen.
of our goalkeeper, hands like this.
Yes.
I don't know what he was doing. He's supposed to be our number six. That's the
Do you think?
reason we need Casemiro in the team. If it was Casemiro instead of him, I think one of those goals would not have gotten in the back of the net. That is for sure.
Did you see that Licha ka shot which just curled away? By he was trying to do a Ruben Diaz.
So I have two things I want to talk about from a United fan perspective, apart from the Bruno and Mainuga injury. Ugarte should
हाँ.
be sold. He should be let go for a free. In the last seven
Ugarte
matches
was
that he is,
you
yeah,
guys bought Ugarte from which team?
PSG.
Ah.
So that I don't understand what has happened to the guy. Uh, Ruben Amorim's sporting team that won the league, right? He was Ugarte's number six. He was Amorim's number six in that particular team. From there on, he got his move
Mm-hmm.
to PSG for I think 50, 55-ish million only. He was there for a season. I don't think it was a Luis Enrique signing. It was a PSG ka management ka signing. Luis Enrique didn't fancy him, didn't play him all season, and he was sold to United again for 50, 55-ish million. And ever since he has joined, he has been okay. He was sluggish in the first season itself, but we thought he's a new guy adapting to the Premier League. He'll start putting in the tackles or do something. He can't pass. He can't tackle. He can't run. I'm not sure what he's as a footballer. As a number six, as a midfielder, you have to have at least two of these three things, right? If you can't pass, run, and tackle, just pass it to some other guy who can move the ball forward. If you can pass, you don't need to tackle.
He
False calls.
he fills in the team.
But you don't need a 50 million guy to fill in the team, right?
Well, and tell me something. Do you think Manu was really injured, or was it
I
like free Manu wala thing? It was
It
a
can be because
comeback of
Amarim,
the
yeah,
free Manu thing. Because I mean, look at the timing. The one time when Manu could have been in the playing 11, he could have played the Bruno's role, right? Because Bruno is
yeah,
injured.
he could
He
have.
also got injured. I mean, that's so coincidental.
So we are, as United fans, we are also split because at one side, Amarim doesn't really speak about his team in the press if he's doing some things. He's open about some players like Rashford. We know Rashford was indisciplined. We know Sancho was indisciplined. We know Anthony didn't
Huh,
perform
huh.
well. So about all of those players, he was really open while talking to the media. But Minu, because he's young and he is somehow still integral to United's plans moving forward. So I think it might have been he dropped him because of what his brother did, but no one really knows. But if he's injured, that's really unlucky for him because he would have
Huh.
definitely
I mean,
started in
if
front of
he's really
Ugarte, I
injured,
believe. That too.
no, huh, huh. Correct. That is true.
Because
But you guys are having a bad time. You have another couple of matches this, and then you have one more match this
this year we
month,
have
right? One just one more match
Friday night we have,
next weekend.
yeah.
Hmm.
I think we are the only ones who are playing on the Boxing Day, no? 26th night.
Oh,
There's only one Boxing Day match
uh,
this year.
क्यों?
Some broadcasting stuff they'll get. So
अरे
it used to
हाँ
get
इनका
crammed,
अलग ही
right?
रहता है भाई.
You can't have a
हाँ हाँ.
early morning or afternoon start on a Boxing Day.
Right. You guys
Yeah,
only you guys are playing Newcastle.
yeah.
Hmm.
Two Uniteds, but it's at
भाई
home.
न्यूकासल भाई तो तुम्हारा ये वाल्टर वाडे को कौन तो वो करेगा लीचा
Eh, Licha can jump, okay? He has handled
5'9"
he has
against how
handled
much is what is
Haaland.
he
Okay,
six
he
six
has
four six five?
handled Haaland before, so Voldemort should be
He has
easy for
not
him.
handled. He has just held Haaland.
But no, I
ठीक है,
think
that's it.
I hope one of Maguire or Delic should be back by the time we play Newcastle. Otherwise,
Hmm.
it has to be what's heaven. Heaven has to be the one.
Heaven has to play. Heaven is playing anyway, so
Yeah, he has to start. Luke Shaw will start,
hmm.
and I think we should put Licha in the number six role now. I've been crying my heart
Uh,
out ever since we signed him when Casemiro was
but
not performing.
you guys don't have center backs, right? You guys then you have to play
No, so
start
we
playing.
have
I mean, you
we
don't have
have
fit center back.
academy guy Tyler Fredrickson. He has played for us before. He's decent, 18,
You are
19 years
already
old.
playing. You are already playing one guy. Heaven तो तुम खिला रहे हो. You cannot play multiple
No, no.
academy
So
players. You cannot.
who started at centre back? We got three proper centre backs starting, right? Lenny Oro, Luke Shaw, and then Aiden Heaven. These three will start.
Heaven. Yeah.
We have got three starting centre backs. Left wing back again Dorgu and right wing
Okay.
back Dalo can play. But we need a
Hmm.
proper six
Hmm.
now because Bruno is out injured. Other than Bruno, we have only one midfielder who can play those long passes and still run back. Licha.
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
अच्छा लीचा.
Casemiro only has, I think he had a two-game ka ban, na? If he's back,
Suspension.
then yeah,
नहीं,
let's
he has
see.
a one game suspension ना.
Then
भाई
he,
2 game क्यों भाई ऐसा कौन सा टैकल किया था वो?
He got a red. No, no. Okay, he got a yellow.
What
Oh,
did
my
he?
bad. He got a yellow. Yeah,
Ah,
he'll be back.
he will
He'll be
come
back.
back next game.
So
He will be
sorry.
back.
No
He will
Licha.
play
No
the
Licha
yeah.
at
He
number
will
six.
be in. So तुम्हारा engine sorted है, but the one playing ahead of engine,
Let's just
that's the
hope he
guy you
doesn't
need.
start Ugarte again. It should be Mount and
He will have
Casemiro.
to. You have to start Ugarte.
No, what we
You
can
have to
do
start
is
Ugarte.
Mount Casemiro. In front of him, you can
Hmm.
have Cunha and Zirkzee. Up top, you can have Sheshko. But if we start this, we don't have anyone on the bench.
नहीं एक मिनट so last match who were the wingers you were playing?
Cunha and Mount.
Cunha was number 10, number 9. नहीं Cunha was
Nine,
number
nine,
9.
nine was Sheshko.
Sheshko did not start last match.
Sheshko started the match.
Are you
Zirkzee
sure?
replaced Sheshko in the dying minutes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sheshko started the match
अच्छा. Oh,
because
I
it
thought
was
Sheshko did not start the
Ugarte,
match.
Fernandes,
अच्छा Cunha and Mount. Okay,
Cunha,
Cunha and
Mount,
Mount were
and then yeah,
the camps.
yeah,
Right. Hey, Ahmad went to AFCON क्या?
yeah, yeah. Ahmad went to F1.
Oh, अच्छा Ahmad left the English. Initially he was English, ना शायद?
No,
या
no, he
नहीं?
was not. No, no, no. He
Oh,
was
he
not
was never
English.
English. Okay. Arey, these guys keep on changing. Arey, I saw. I mean, Brahim Diaz now plays for Morocco, right? Initially he
Ah,
was Spanish.
but he has been playing for Morocco for some time now.
I still remember the early City days when he was the 55
Under
jersey.
17, under
That time
19s,
he was
he
Spanish.
used to play for Spain. But
Spain, I think. Yeah.
Spain, it really
Yeah.
starts, so don't really blame him.
He knew his limits, so ठीक है, not blaming him. Hmm.
But we had the game,
कोई
yeah. I
नहीं,
don't
hopefully
know.
you
We
guys.
we we had the game. It should have been at least 1 point for us. We was very wasteful, very wasteful. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
good evening
Hmm.
set the match really well for his team. So I don't know. I've liked Emery ever since he was a Arsenal manager. I don't know.
I
I
10 wins in a row is not easy, man. With Aston Villa there too.
and in this era of the Premier League where anybody
In the
can
yet yes,
outperform anyone.
yes, yes, correct. Uh, नहीं भाई,
Yeah, what can you
कोई नहीं.
say? I mean, Bruno is out injured, so we'll know how good we are. I think it's the first time he
Hmm.
signed in January 2020. Okay, this will be the first time he'll miss more than 1 or 2 games in 5 years. He'll
Hmm,
be
hmm,
out
hmm, hmm,
for
hmm.
more than a month, I believe.
Yes,
So
Bruno does not man miss matches.
he's never injured. He got three
Never.
red cards last year. That was the only time I think he missed matches last year. Before that, he had a knee problem that used to come back, so 1 match or 2 match here and there.
Hmm.
But he has run the show for us. Let's hope someone fills in his role, but I don't know who that someone will be. It was supposed to be Mainu, since Amorim always said Mainu is fighting with Fernandes for the number 8, number 10 spot, whatever you want to call it. But
Right.
let's see. I'm not really hopeful. I'll be happy with the draw. I don't know where the midfield control will come from.
I think both of the teams are kind of struggling at the point. So, but it will be a good match. Sure.
It
मतलब
should be.
देखने में
It
मजा
should be.
आएगा. For a
Yeah.
neutral perspective, yes, मजा आएगा.
But it should. I believe it should be end to end like Bournemouth United. Then I'll be happy even if we lose. So show something. Show something on the pitch.
Hmm.
Yeah. But a good day for the Fletcher family. Darren's son, Zach Fletcher, made his debut. He looked decent. Darren
अरे
Fletcher.
हाँ, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
finally, Amorim giving some minutes to the young lads from the academy.
अरे वो पैसा खिलाया होगा पीछे से. अरे भाई स्टार्ट कर दे, स्टार्ट कर.
सही कह रहा है. He's our director of football, ना? Or technical director.
हाँ.
He's in some position with United.
Apparently अभी तो यही है ना कि I mean firing Amorim is too costly for United that they cannot even fire him.
True. I mean, we have done
So
that for the last 14 years.
Yes,
So
yes. Because apparently, I mean, Ten Hag and all, they had better win records, percentage wins than compared to Amorim.
true.
But you cannot fire him. So because last season you finished what 17th, right?
Uh, don't remind me.
17th
15th,
or 16th?
15th,
15th.
16th were
15th for
Tottenham.
United Spurs. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean,
So
but
after last season,
anyways, I
I've
mean,
lost
at least
hope.
this season,
I've lost hope. I...
I mean, at least this season comparatively they are at a better space. So yeah.
But let me check how many points we are off from the 15th spot. I really want to see it now.
Don't seriously.
Uh, b- the table is really tight. Okay, we sit at seventh place right
This
now
time
with
the table is
26
very tight.
points. Bournemouth is at
Huh.
15th place with 22 points. 4 points.
Oh,
Four. So the gap between sixth place and 15th place is 5 points. Anything can happen.
it's that tight.
It is that tight.
मजा आएगा लेकिन हाँ this is the fun ना.
This is
Table
Premier
should be
League.
like this.
This is the Prem we have all wanted to see.
Yeah.
Uh,
कोई नहीं.
yeah,
दूसरा इंटरेस्टिंग मैच पे जाते हैं. लिवरपूल टॉटनम देखा है?
Tottenham. हाँ भाई.
भाई मजा आ गया भाई वो मैच देख. मतलब ऑफ कोर्स to start with Xavi Simons red card was a, I don't know if I look at it from the way I look at it, I don't think it is a red card, but
Why?
जहाँ पे लगा है
Why should not be a why it should not be a red?
बिकॉज उसका एक दो चीज है. एक तो इंटेंशन, दूसरा इंटेंसिटी.
So, हाँ.
तो बिकॉज आई हैव सीन सच टैकल जहाँ पे येलो, मतलब it should have been a yellow with a very strong warning kind of a thing maybe, but of course अभी जब बाहर आ गया है तो द वे तुम अगर स्लो मोशन करके तुम देखते हो ना, तो then of course it looks very scary. But if you look at the way intention and the intensity, then I don't see it as a red card. मतलब तो that was the only reason. But then it was a very harsh red card. बोल सकते हो कि शायद red, it is a red card, but then it is a very harsh red card. मतलब
Two things
तो
from my perspective were he was nowhere near the ball. Nowhere near the ball.
हाँ.
And then, of course, height. Calf पे. Van Dijk के calf पे.
वही वही
Full
वही
boot.
वही उसका his socks were also तोड़ down,
Yeah.
मतलब फट गए उसके socks. हाँ. So yeah, that's the thing. I mean, why for the love of the game, maybe I am saying it's not a red card, because it would have been 11v11, would have been way more fun,
Yeah,
because
100%.
Liverpool were struggling.
अरे
Liverpool were
before
struggling
the
that game.
Simmons का red card, Kolomwani, I don't remember where the cross came from, but he missed an open header. He hit it straight into the ground in Allison's hands.
Why? How? Tell me one thing. How did Kolomani become so bad?
He
He was
was
not
bad.
this bad.
He was bad.
He was not this. I mean, of course. I mean, what he did in the World Cup final, he missed that thing. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
But PSG के लिए he, but maybe because he PSG
The
being in the
एक
league
तो
that he
yeah,
plays.
league on, and then PSG are a better team than Tottenham, right? You have to factor in that as well.
हाँ, that is true. That is true.
You can say the same thing about Tell, Matthias Tell. He's not even
हाँ,
starting for
yes,
Tottenham
first,
now.
भाई Tottenham नहीं, what are they doing with these signings, man? Tottenham are making those signings, are ruining the players.
No, the players are ruined, and then they come to Tottenham because now we have stopped
हाँ, maybe.
bringing in players like that. We were in for Tell. We didn't do it because he wanted more money, and then Bayern also wanted more loan fees. We didn't do it.
Hmm.
Tottenham got in and did so. We were in for Kolo Muani in the summer as well, but the loan fees was I think 8 or 10 million. We were not ready to pay that. But now Tottenham is coming in and doing what United used to do with Odione Carlo, Radamel Falcao, oh, Wout Weghorst.
बहुत where goes, oh भाई,
Sasta Nick Woltemade.
सस्ता नहीं. Oh भाई, I'm not gonna forget this. Uh,
Yeah.
भाई
And then I
but
think
हाँ
Kudus is
मतलब
injured right now. He played. Kudus played. Was really good for
Kurus
West Ham last year.
भाई but I mean there's this few players I mean एक तो the second red card that Romero got it was so nonsensical so मतलब चू गधा है क्या वो मतलब
और उससे पहले ठीक है, second
and
red card he got it on his own, but I think the first red card that he got, it was also first yellow card that he got, it was for dissent. ठीक है.
Iris or Descent
I think it was a foul on Frimpong, foul by Frimpong. I think that should have been a penalty, something like that. Why?
हाँ नहीं हाँ को हाँ कुछ तो हुआ था even I don't recall exactly but हाँ and yeah that was पता नहीं यार
He is one
मतलब
of the
and
leaders for
he
Tottenham now.
he's हाँ वो he's the captain he and he's very vocal in the field being that person you cannot be making such stupid mistakes
That's one
but
thing about
decent वाला
Van
चलो
Dijk.
ठीक है
Sorry
हाँ
to pitch in, but
डिसेंट वाला चलो ठीक है आई मीन टू
hmm,
सम एक्सटेंट आई एक्सेप्ट इट ठीक है हो जाता है डिसेंट
hmm,
बट देन उसके बाद तुम उठते वक्त यू तुम the way that you hit Konate when you are getting I mean that's
and
stupid
that didn't look
that's
like it was
utterly stupid
unintentional. That's the thing.
it was intentional
Yeah,
definitely
100%.
intentional
Hmm.
and the way okay fine the way you were hitting him you are only gonna get a yellow card he's not even gonna get hurt
Yeah.
अगर रेड कार्ड खाने तो मार के जाना भाई तुम वो भी नहीं कर you are
Be like Roy Keane.
exactly you're not
Be
even
like
doing
Roy Keane. Red card लेना है
be like,
तो
yeah, either be like Roy Keane or don't do anything. I mean, he's not even gonna get hurt. He will still be continue. He will still continue to play. If you
exactly.
are doing it, the intention ki chalo Konate will has to be subbed off some other young because I don't think
Hmm.
Liverpool have much backup in the centre back position. So there's some young guy will come in who will be nervous and stuff. If that is your intention, do that. But then, भाई तुम क्या कर रहे हो? It's like वो स्कूल के बच्चे नहीं होते तूने मेरे साथ ये किया तूने मेरे साथ वो किया करके it's that stupid.
But I mean, he's South American. They are supposed to be
Does not
all
matter.
feisty and stuff.
हाँ that was not feisty ना. That was not feisty. That was so and then there's another this guy another South American Richard did you see after scoring the goal he came and just stood in front of this uh, he came and stood in front of this one person na,
I don't remember the name, but I remember what you're talking about.
I forgot man that guy I mean the Liverpool he says something apparently he also got a yellow card for that for decent uh, he said something basically and then he
But
just came and said भाई
Richarlison is
cartoon है भाई
full
Richarlison
shithousery.
he's full on cartoon man he's a full on cartoon
You called
I mean
him
I said
some name last weekend, na?
अरे वो duck
Huh. He's just
duck
that.
हाँ
Huh.
his celebration ना
Huh.
I mean I still remember there were just two guys ठीक है I think कितना तीन साल पहले maybe तीन चार साल पहले there were two guys one is Richarlison and who was in a similar kind of a team playing a similar kind of a role and the other guy was Rafinha who
Yeah.
was at similar kind of I mean similar kind I mean so the Leeds में था right it was not
Correct.
a top tier club it was
Correct.
a mid table lower mid table kind of a club and look how Rafinha has turned his
Both are
career and how
Brazilians. Both were really young at that time.
yes correct I mean you look at how Rafinha has turned around his career and look what Richarlison is doing I mean it's a huge difference I mean it's a huge
100%.
difference so I mean that mentality thing I mean अभी अच्छा चलो अभी तो Rafinha made this comment कि I don't care about the Ballon d'Or and stuff but anyway that's for whatever reasons he's making the, but you speak on the I mean to, I've never seen Rafinha score a goal the way Richarlison does Richarlison scores as if like भाई पता नहीं यार and most of the times of the way that there was this thing happened na, like a couple maybe a month back or something he scored it, and then he celebrated like anything only to concede in the next few minutes
Yeah, yeah. So
so
it's not
भाई
something new with Richarlison. Rafinha, see,
पता नहीं
I hated Rafinha when he was in the Prem. I don't know why. Being a Leeds player, okay, but hands down to the way he managed himself under Bielsa. Bielsa is not a manager you can, jog around with.
yeah yeah yeah
And You remember
Hmm.
his he what did he do? He I think walked the whole pitch on his knees when Leeds weren't relegated last day of the
When they
match,
last day
right
when they
before
did
his
not
move
get
to
relegated. He
Barcelona.
did the same thing with Barca. Same thing with Barca as well. He did the same thing with Barca on I forgot some occasion.
I think they would have won the La
He
Liga
already
last year, maybe.
नहीं on पता नहीं याद नहीं आ
Ah,
रहा मेरे को. But he did the same thing with Barca as well. But I mean, this commitment, that guy has commitment to
yeah,
the club. So,
yeah.
भाई तुम rather than doing the shit house, you do something कुछ तो अच्छा कर भाई. पता नहीं यार. That guy needs to learn definitely.
I
But
don't think
ठीक है.
he ever will. As long as he's getting money from Tottenham, he'll not. That's the thing about
But
Brazilians as
but
well, now.
overall, correct. But overall, as a team, Tottenham, I mean, towards the match, the one thing जो अच्छा लगा देख के, even with 10 men, it did not look like Tottenham's play with 10 men. The way they were attacking, oh,
Tottenham could have won the
that's
game if they
commendable.
had a proper number 9 up top.
भाई this बर्गवाल guy, भाई क्या खेलता है वो?
He is the deal.
Lucas Bergwall. I mean, yeah, I mean, भाई, but I mean, he's a kid. Like he's
He's
20,
18, I think.
19, 20, 21.
He's 18 or 19 at max.
भाई उसका work rate was damn good.
And he's physical as well. It's not like he's 17,
हाँ, he's
18.
physical.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
physical.
Hmm.
Uh, One last question before we move on. Do you think, I think Tottenham have a lot of injuries on their cards, right? Two I can think of, two players who would walk in straight into their first 11. Madison, Kulusevski. And one more guy, Are, three, Dominic Solanke. I forgot about him. If
Hmm.
these three come back, do you think Tottenham still have a chance to finish in the European
हाँ हाँ,
places?
यूरोप डेफिनेटली यूरोपा. हाँ मतलब
Europa or conference, basically.
इवन आई एम
Top eight,
सेइंग
let's say.
यूरोपा. हाँ, नहीं मैं टॉप 8 भी नहीं. आई एम सेइंग कि मैं यू आई एम काइंड ऑफ सेइंग कि they can even finish in the top 6 position. But if those players are back, plus they have got this amazing player in the form of Xavi Simons. I mean
Oh,
that he is something.
I don't know, man.
So
He is something, but ever since he has joined Tottenham, I've not seen anything from him. Apart from a glimpse, maybe.
नहीं वो बनेगा. वो give him मतलब वही. I think he just came into the Premier League. I think
But
give him some time. I
is
think.
Thomas Frank the right guy to get something out of Simmons?
Oh.
That is
Mm,
one more thing you'll have to factor in, right?
mm,
The top
mm,
three managers you can say in terms of experience, I'll count in Pep, I'll count in Arteta because he has really developed some players at Arsenal, and then the third guy is Unai Emery in my choice. These are the top
mm,
three
mm,
managers if you talk about in the Prem right now. Fourth, you can argue
mm,
between Maresca
mm.
and some other guy, but these are the top three, right? If he would have been in either of these three managers' teams, I would say Pep ke under he would have done something. Arteta still you can say he could have done something. Morgan Rogers ke sath we are seeing what Unai Emery has done because he fits in the similar role as Morgan Rogers, right? Left winger who'll
Mm.
cut inside or a left inside cam.
Correct. Correct.
But in the first almost 6 months, right, he has not done anything, and he has one goal or two goals, two assists, something like that. And he started almost every match since he has joined.
But I think, but है यार उसमें potential. The manager thing, you are right. You're not, but I think he looks to be one of those players. Like I mean, he does not give me a Sancho or a Anthony vibe कि नहीं
No, no, no,
मैं I'm bigger
definitely
than the
not.
sport kind of a thing. So
Definitely not.
हाँ, तो if he has that in himself that नहीं है मुझे grow करना है, I need to learn. I mean that
Mhm.
kind of he has the. It looks like he has that kind of an attitude because I mean so he was loaned out multiple times right in the past to Leipzig. So I mean they were not keeping him. So एक बार he went out on loan once. He performed. They still wanted to loan him out, but he never complained about those damn things. He
That
never
was from
I mean
PSG.
yeah. So from PSG, he
Huh.
never complained.
Yeah.
Why are you loading me out again the next time? But so that is the reason I'm saying. I mean, with that attitude that he has, yeah, he might become
Attitude
maybe
though.
not the top tier talent
Hmm.
under the manager, but he will become someone decent. And also with injury list, there are actually there are way more. Pape Sarr and Bissouma are away on AFCON
Oh,
duty, I think.
yeah. I forgot about those two.
Pape Sarr and then apart from it, yeah, Dominic Solanke is there, Madison is there, Kulusevski
Kulusevski.
is there, and then Udogi is also injured.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a
But
left back.
Spence is
Mm.
doing a decent job at left back, so I don't think they'll
Spence
be
is doing a
losing him.
decent job.
Yeah.
Spence is doing a decent job. But I think Pape Sarr and Bissouma are Pape Sarr is good, man, and
He,
Bissouma in the midfield is also a really
hmm
good player. So yeah. Uh,
But I think Simmons and Wirtz both came from Bundesliga. Two really top left wingers, cam kind of talents playing in the
Comparatively,
back line.
Simmons is doing a better job than
Yeah.
Woods right now.
Yeah. But I mean, both should perform in the Prem. It's just a matter of when and how.
Uh, mm. But I don't think Waits will ever be able to live up to the 150 million price tag. Of course, I understand it's
And
not the player's fault. It's not the player's fault. The salary is the player's fault, but transfer fee
price
is not
tag
the
is not.
player's
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
It's what the teams have decided. It's not their fault at all. But
100%.
yeah, he will never be a 150 million player. This way, never.
Anyways, we'll have to see because he can't leave Liverpool now. He'll have to stay there for a good 2 3 years and really, carve out what he can bring to the team.
Mm.
And before we finish off, Alexander Isak finally scored a good goal, and while scoring the goal,
Then got injured.
broke his leg.
Injured. So okay, they brought in okay, they brought in Isak for
Words, I think.
uh, नहीं 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 नहीं. They brought in Isak for Bradley.
Oh
They
yeah,
brought in Isak
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
they brought in Isak for Bradley. Then Isak scored, got injured. Then they brought in Frimpong. Then Frimpong got I mean he got heated up. He got that whole
Yeah.
blood came out and stuff. Then again Frimpong got subbed off and someone else came in.
Frimpong
I
got
forgot
subbed
his
out, and
name.
I think I also don't remember who came in, but that was in the dying moments. That was, I think, 18. The
I think Robertson
Chiesa
came in.
came
I
in.
think.
No, no, Chiesa came in.
Acha, Chiesa came in for Frimpong. Yes. So basically, they had to sub off same substitution, same
They
player
had
का
to
ही
sub off
substitution
two
हो
of
रहा था
their
मतलब.
substitutions.
Two of the substitutions were each other substitutions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very and yeah, Isak is probably one of the most underrated. He just scored his second goal for Liverpool, and then
When he joined Liverpool, he was injured. He came back, couldn't get his place in the team because Ekitike was so good. Right, when given the chance, he was not able to score. Now that he was actually starting to play well, broke his leg. I think he'll be out for what, 3 4 months at least.
he had a surgery already.
Hmm. Now he'll need another one. And when you break your leg, not many of the players can come back at the same level. I remember, I
It
think
looks funny, but when you look at those injuries, those collisions, na, it looks scary, man.
it does, bhai. It does.
It,
Uh,
it looks scary.
as a kid, I watched. I don't remember exactly what match I was watching. Okay, but I remember the player who got injured. You remember Adebayor?
Of
He,
course, of course.
you should, yeah,
How
yeah,
can
yeah,
I
yeah.
not know
City,
Adebayor?
City fan can't forget Adebayor, right? So he was at
uh,
Spurs at that time. Okay, he received a cross field ball on the right wing. I think from a left back. I don't remember who was playing at left back at that time for Tottenham. And he put his right boot up, and it hit his shin. He broke his leg trying to control it. No impact, nothing. Just trying to handle the ball, control the ball. That was the day
होता है.
I was introduced to the injuries that football brings. Just trying to control the ball. So football in that sense is scary.
Football is there.
But that's entertainment
Uh,
for us. Can't really complain.
nice match overall. Overall, a
Yeah.
good match. And just one more thing to Mr. Slot Bhaiya. Bhai, stop playing Szoboszlai on right back.
Oh
Nobody
yeah,
left, please.
right back, right mid.
Please
Don't
stop
play
doing
him
that.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, we want to see the best out of him. Don't do that. To stop playing him on right back.
you can play Frimpong there. I'm fine with it. Play Chiesa there. If you don't want to play
Szoboszlai, no man.
Salah, to is out for Afcon now, but play someone else there. Play a new guy. There was a
Salah scored,
yeah.
and Salah and Marmoush scored na AFCON mein. हाँ. But they had to struggle to get the win against Zimbabwe. They had to struggle. It was not an
Uh,
easy win, matlab.
yeah, Afcon is not easy.
AFCON is not easy. Yes,
I think
anyone can come and start performing.
Afcon is probably the most physical of the continental cups that we have.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not trying to be
Hmm.
racist or anything, but it is. You watch the matches.
No, you're not. You're not. You're
Huh.
not being racist. Saying that has made you become a racist, maybe. But
But you watch any match, they can be sluggish. They
uh,
can miss chances. Okay, they can be
hmm.
bad, but everybody will be physical. And I think that's how they play their football. So we were just talking about, right? Ghana is not qualified. That's
Ghana
a
is not
shocker.
qualified. That
Yeah,
is not a shocker. That's a shocker.
yeah, that's a shocker. I think Kudos is also from Ghana, right?
Code is also from Ghana. Yes.
They have Kudos and Semenyo, two of really good talents in Prem. They still couldn't qualify.
Hmm.
Can't really say anything. Yeah. Let's move on to the next
और
match.
कौन कौन सा इंटरेस्टिंग मैच आर्सेनल एवर्टन
Oh, bhai.
scrappy win for Arsenal. Somehow they managed to win. Everton, भाई Everton खेल रहा है इस बार. Everton is playing a really good.
David Moyes.
Everton are playing, man. Everton and भाई even Arsenal towards the end they were like they had like 10 players behind the ball. They're 11 players behind the ball.
I think
They were
I
like
saw three shots that he either the post or the crossbar. I think I said the same thing last week as well. I remember two. One was Trossard, and the other one was
हाँ हाँ
Zubimendi.
हाँ 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 from Arsenal side. Yes, yes, yes.
From Arsenal side. From Arsenal
Uh,
side.
yes.
And the penalty that Everton considered was their own fault. They could have held them to a nil-nil draw.
Hmm.
But I think I
भाई
said the same thing last week, right? These are the kind of wins that push you towards the title.
हाँ Arsenal are getting those scrappy win. Even now their City's goal difference is better than Arsenal.
Yeah,
Arsenal's goal difference has dropped down.
they're not
They
they're
need to
not
keep winning.
scoring. They are not scoring.
They are not scoring. हाँ, I mean last week they did not score a single goal. दो on goal
Yeah,
मिले उनको तो
against Wolves.
अभी I mean this match I mean Everton are playing Everton are playing a really good, some really good football out there. It's last match was hard luck for them. They should have won. I mean, they should have held to a draw at least because, but, ठीक है, maybe it's just the City fan speaking inside me, but uh,
No, no, they should have. They deserved the draw. That's the thing. They defended really
that's
well.
the thing. They deserve the draw. That's the thing. And Gabriel is out. Gabriel is not playing center
Yeah.
back.
See, I think they have a pretty good enough team in at least the defensive part of side of things. Hincapie is really good. You can play Calafiori at
Income
center
is not
back
bad.
as well. So
Even Arteta is doing the same thing, right? Making two center backs into wing backs.
yeah, he has copied the whole 18 to 22
Pep
wala
system.
City ka model. Same thing.
हाँ थोड़ा false nine वाला जो system है.
Exactly. But Gyökeres के साथ he has changed a little false nine वाला system.
हाँ ग्योकेरेस के साथ
Gyökeres
हाँ
is the
थोड़ा सा उसने चेंज किया
Haaland वाला
बट
thing when Haaland joined. But he's not playing
आई
Eze.
थिंक दैट्स द थिंग वंस व्हेन हाँ
Sorry, he's not playing Eze. They signed Eze in the summer, right? 40 million paid his release clause.
no no
Eberiche
he
Eze.
plays as I think no he was playing as in place of Odegaard I think but then when because Odegaard is back he has dropped him to the bench.
But you can play him instead of Trossard. I think he gives you more than what Trossard gives on the
नहीं
bench.
no Trossard is too good man. Trossard has dropped Martinelli to the bench.
Martinelli has
Martinelli was a
been,
starter.
but Martinelli has not been good, that good. He has missed
Martinelli
a
has not
lot of
been good, but
chances.
then Trossard is good. Trossard with the inside runs and the
Hmm.
sculders and Trossard has one big chance every single either he scores or he hits the post something like that. It happens every single match. Trossard is good. I mean, I don't think Arteta will drop Trossard for important matches. AJ is more like a I don't know, maybe like a in मतलब super sub kind of maybe to replace someone if someone gets injured kind of a thing. That's what AJ. Initial plan is maybe different, but
Hmm.
again he cannot drop Saka. He
He
loves
can't.
Trossard. हाँ मिडफील्ड में राइस और जुबिमेंडी को नहीं हटा सकते ऑडेगार्ड इज स्टिल स्ट्रगलिंग अभी वो ही इज कम बैक फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग इंजरी
Hmm.
तो अभी वो सब दिखना रहेगा
But I
बट
think
बाकी जो है प्लेयर
last night Odegaard की जगह who did he bring on? Mikel Merino.
there's a Mikel Merino is another player who has been dropped down. Mikel Merino plays used to play पहले Mikel Merino used to play number 9 खेलता खेल रहा था ना
So Mikel Merino at Sociedad has played as a 6, as a 8, as a 10, at centre back, as a number 9. Through the spine except goalkeeper. And Arteta has used him as a 6, as an 8, as a 10, as a 9.
सेंटर
So
बैक बचा है बस
centre back bacha because they have enough centre backs.
भाई ऐसे ऐसे ही प्लेयर चाहिए
You guys should actually go get him. Rodri is always injured now.
नहीं 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 पेप डज नॉट लाइक इतना भी वर्सेटाइल नहीं पसंद है उसको
Oh yeah, we'll come to Pep actually. I have just
और
one
कुछ और
statement
उसके हाँ
about
पेप
Pep.
के अलावा और कोई अच्छा मैच था क्या बाकी तो नथिंग
बाकी
इंटरेस्टिंग
तो मतलब you can talk about how bad Wolves are and how are they still in the Premier League.
also I'll just say one thing about that match I mean of course Wolves lost but they got one penalty ठीक है
Yeah,
Strand Larson he came up that was the probably the most casual penalty I have seen I mean
that's the thing.
what
You
was that
no idea, man.
इतना casual
You
मतलब there's the your body language says everything
there's a video right that comes up every year. You guys are get paid 100,000 quids every week. You guys get all the things that we desire about, but you just can't score a goal. There's a Spanish may or Italian may there's a video, right? A guy ranting about all these things. I don't know if you've seen it. I'll send it to you if you have not. That miss just reminded me of the video.
मतलब and Stan Larson used, I don't know, I considered him to be a good player before
Huh.
coming. He came from, कहाँ से आया वो?
I don't remember, but last year he was good. I don't remember where he came
तो हाँ,
from. I was
that's a, हाँ, अरे he plays with Haaland ना, striker,
ha
Norway,
ha
up top.
ha. Where did he came
कहाँ से
from?
आया ये?
Celta Vigo.
हाँ last season he was on loan, उससे सेल्टा विगो में था.
Huh.
Last season he was on, being in Wolves, that guy scored 14 goals in 35
35
matches.
matches.
Being in Wolves, 35 matches में 14 goals, which is huge. Since you are
So
in Wolves, right? This season he scored once out of 11
ठीक
matches.
है, I get it. Wolves are
He has
not
been bad.
creating so many chances. We talked about it last week as well because they have not replaced, let's say, Cunha, right, and Ait Nouri. But he should at
नहीं,
least
but
hit that
you're
penalty,
missing a
right?
penalty like that.
हाँ, exactly.
और ठीक है, I understand. I am not a, मतलब I am not at that level. I don't play like that. But why do people overthink penalties so much? भाई just
Eh,
bang in into one of the corners ना घंटा कोई रोक पाएगा.
Before
That's
sub
what KDB
before
used to do.
before submitting a report, why do you think so much that you have calculated everything correctly or not, if you've counted in every parameter that you need to do. It's the same thing. But I get it. They play in pressure games week in, week out. Okay. Penalties and free kicks should be something that they should not feel pressure about. Anyways, your team is
Hmm.
losing. What's the worst
Hmm.
thing that can happen?
Huh.
You won't score the goal.
Correct. Just bang it in into one of the corners, man. That's it.
Bang it in straight. Just don't be casual about it.
पता नहीं क्या
Sorry.
करते हैं ये लोग.
Eh, can't really. I mean, there are no excuses for these kind of things.
They are not. Actually, they are not.
We can touch base on Leeds Crystal ka match. That was a shocker for me. Leeds
हाँ,
scoring
that
four
was
against
there's this
Crystal.
new guy na who scored. Mm, was it in the Leeds wala match? No, 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 no. There's not the Leeds
No,
wala
no,
match. There's
Leeds वाले में नहीं
another.
था. New guy.
Why? Calvert Lewin is back.
Have you seen the map? His goal map. Wait,
नहीं.
I'll send you a photo on WhatsApp. Just see that. I took a
You need to
screenshot. I
start
sent it to
learning to
you
pull
on.
it up over here.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'll do. It's a Sky Sports ka video, so I didn't really do anything. Just see the screenshot. All the balls that you see, these are his contact points for the 7 goals that he has scored this season.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes. Right now, he has 6 goals in his last 5 Premier League matches. He has got 7 goals this
Ah,
season, and these 7 balls, if you can even count 7 balls in there, that's just a straight for
it's difficult, but yeah.
anyone else who's watching this. That's just 7 points from the box, not even from the box actually, from the penalty spot to the crossbar
Towards the
or
goal,
goal line. Yeah, that's just
goal line, towards
from
the
where.
goal line.
Yeah, that's just a straight line. But yeah, the poacher
Uh,
in him is back actually. He's scoring
the
poacher
poacher
goals,
attitude is back.
nothing else.
Hmm.
I think Ampadu had a brilliant game. I still
Hmm.
remember him. He was a centre back when he was at Chelsea. He's from the Chelsea academy. He's from the
Crystal
Chelsea.
Palace has become a different team after Zaha left, right?
After Zaha left, they actually became good. Last
Okay.
year, they were really good. Last year, they were
Last
really
year they
good.
were good.
This year also, they were good in the initial 5, 7, 8 matches. I don't know what has happened after that because defensively they were really good. They've got Gehi, Lacroix, Dean Henderson in goal. Probably one of the best keepers post the top 6, top 7 clubs.
Hmm.
Okay. Wharton, one of the sought out talents in midfield. Jeremy Pino, they signed him in the summer. One of the sought after Spanish wingers. Mateta, who was really good last year. He probably outperformed his XG. But I think what has hit them hard is losing Eze and not really replacing him with a good enough player. They've done, I
हाँ
mean,
हाँ.
they've signed Pino,
Hmm.
but he needs time. He has come from the Spanish league. He's young.
Nee,
Sorry,
but
he's
this Pino, but the other part, they were playing Nketiah, right, in the other cam position. So Nketiah is not a नहीं है यार. He's not that guy. I mean,
but
he's not the as a replacement.
you can say that, but they didn't have any choice, right? They somehow managed to make Gehi stay, but
हाँ, Gary would have also left.
I think they should do more. Even with this team, they should be doing more. You can't concede
Hmm.
4 against Leeds and then say you had a bad day. You just can't. But I think they have a few injuries. There's a Daichi Kamada. He has been really good.
Daiji Kamara plays in that area. I mean,
Ha, right.
cam
So
position.
he's out for a couple of months. He'll be back somewhere sometime in February. There's Ismaila Sahar. He has gone out for
Uh,
AFCON. He also plays in Yeremi
uh,
Pino or Nketiah's position. And Daniel Munoz, their right back, right wing back, he's also out.
uh,
Nathaniel Klein played. You remember the player?
yeah. The
A
Liverpool player, right?
Liverpool player.
Yeah. Uh,
So they have got a
Former
few
Liverpool
injuries
player.
as well, but I mean, that's football, right? You'll get injuries. You need to have a good enough squad, but it's just bad luck for them.
But 4-1 is still unacceptable. matlab.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
4-1 to Leeds
best
is
way to.
unacceptable. Yeah.
It's that is unacceptable. कोई नहीं उसके बाद हाँ एंडिंग विथ क्या सिटी सिटी वेस्ट हैम
City West Ham, and then we'll talk
uh,
a couple of rumors that have been flying around.
did you see that Snapchat video of Erling Haaland eating a chicken leg piece
No.
and writing down
You
a
you
guy
you,
after
you need to start sending those things to me before the video
yes
starts, right?
after scoring 2 goals and assisting one, he's eating a leg piece on and it's put it up on Snapchat.
So Haaland is just a robot who's full of shit but scores goals.
He scores goals. He scores left, right, and center. And
That's
but the goals. City did not have the best match. City had a good match. West Ham were not at all playing. West Ham. I don't know. West Ham just came for a walk in the park. It just felt like they came into for a walk in the park. City. If West Ham were little better, I mean, if it was not West Ham and someone like even a United, even a good United on a not the best day, maybe a good day,
hmm,
City would have struggled to win that match because City
I-
did not have a. Two of the second and the third first goal was a good one.
hmm,
Second and the third goal were even no first goal was not also good. The first goal, the goalkeeper saved Haaland's shot and then it
yeah,
came back to Haaland's
came
right
back to
feet. He
Haaland.
scored. Yeah. Second goal, it was just a 1-2, fell in sweetly in front of Reinders.
Hmm,
I mean, he got lucky in a way because he did not know what was happening.
yeah.
So he scored. So those two goals were, I mean, City were having a good day. That's the only thing. And another observation was that the players need to start understanding each other, the chemistry, because I think Turkey is on a different level.
He
Turkey
is.
was putting in passes. Yeah, Reinders was like, "Oh shit, what happened?" The ball came and the ball went. I could not stop it. I did not realize it was for me. But that's what is happening with because Turkey is. I mean, he is showboating in between. Also, there was this one. I don't know if you've seen it. So there was this one pass which was there. Okay, so there was a West Ham player in front of him. Turkey had the ball, and then the Reinders was behind that player. So he had to pass the ball through him. So
Hmm,
either he could have nutmegged him through the side or something. So what he did was he bounced the ball so that the ball comes in the air and then he
yeah,
passed it over the
yeah,
player.
yeah, yeah.
But that is showboating in a way because you have got better, well, simpler options, but no, you have to do it. So
But
okay, fine, it's fine. I
it
mean,
also shows that he's
you're getting
confident
the
enough to do
results, yeah,
that, right?
yeah. But I think the other players. I mean, he links well with Foden on Foden's good day. If Foden is having a bad day, no. But I hope he does not get frustrated with other people not coming
So,
in his wavelength. And there is also an issue with that. I mean, Cherky is playing in the right wing position, right? He was playing a proper right winger now because Foden is playing the cam position mostly.
hmm,
In case Foden is playing the right wing when Cherky is in the bench, then it's a different thing. Otherwise, Foden is a 10, Cherky is a right winger. But he's not the same player as Mahrez used to be, right? Because
true.
Mahrez ke baad Savinho came as a replacement, but Savinho not performed at
Yeah,
all.
he was wasteful.
So
As simple as
Savinho
that.
till now has been wasteful. Even till now has been very wasteful. But he had those one two good moments. Savinho had those one two good moments in one of a couple of matches, but no, he's not the same player as Mahrez. And Turkey is a very different player. Turkey is not Mahrez at all. Turkey is a very different player. So, but I think City does need a proper right winger. They still have that one thing missing, and but there's not much in the market as well. Even if you look around, नहीं है मतलब वो वाला राइट विंगर नहीं है मार्केट में.
Or you can have someone like Esteva or Palmer.
नहीं. Estevao, but he plays in the left, right?
No, no, no. He
He
plays
plays.
off the
I mean,
right, comes in.
yeah, because
He's
we don't
left-footed.
need someone like, for example, नहीं, but ये अच्छा, he's left-footed, so then he can play on the right because even Doku plays on the right, ठीक है? But Doku, what he does on the left, he cannot do on the right.
100%.
So that's the thing. I mean, it should be like a nightmare for the wing. I mean, abhi jaise if Doku starts and the right back sees Doku is on the pitch, it's a nightmare for him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
The
so
battle
the
is half
same.
won already.
There's I हाँ, तो आई डोंट थिंक दैट द सेम. तो वो वाला जो करता है ना, वो लेफ्ट में जो करता है ना, वो अंदर तक ले जाके वो राइट बैक को तपले खिला के फिर अंदर जाके बॉल लेके जाएगा, हालन को पास देगा. The same thing is not have. I mean, Turkey is not that player. Turkey will
Cherky
cut
is not.
inside way earlier. He won't go to the sidelines.
Cherky is
So
someone
you need a
who'll
right
need.
winger,
Yeah,
proper right winger.
Cherky is someone who will need
So
someone like
that's
a Haaland to hold the ball for him, play off him basically.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, or run for him, create space for him. So,
right.
and why
So
why did Doku not start, man? Why?
Doku is injured.
He's in. Eh?
Doku is injured. He's out for the. He won't be in the next match. He will be out. He's out for a longer time. I mean,
Oscar Bob is also out,
when the
right?
injury happened. Oscar Bob to came in. He again got injured.
So
We
you
don't
guys
have players on the
you
bench. We
don't have
don't. We
wingers.
don't have players. No,
Damn.
we don't have. I mean, no, but and there are players. Marmoush can also play on the wing, but he's out on
Uh,
Afcon.
right now,
Then
let's talk about Phil,
Bernardo can play on the wing.
but he doesn't
Bernardo
have the
can play
legs
on the
anymore
wing.
now.
So again, he's a different kind of a winger. Bernardo, पहले भी Bernardo when in Monaco, he was a winger only, right?
In Monaco, he was 22, 23. Okay.
हाँ, that is also true.
Yeah.
So I think you need a proper. I don't know why City let go of Mahrez so early. Mahrez still had a few years in him. नहीं यार, they did not get that much for Mahrez. They did not get a lot.
It's just about balancing your books, right? They saw an opportunity that they were
Oh,
getting enough money to balance their books.
hmm.
They can move on from him.
I mean, yeah, just even if you look at the bench for West Ham match, it was all academy
I was
players.
just checking your bench only.
Yeah, it was all academy players. This Mukasa guy is getting Mukasa guy also started in the midweek match.
I think this was
The
the guy who scored in the
mid
early days of this season or friendly matches, right? I think we have
हाँ हाँ हाँ
touched
हाँ
base
हाँ
on
हाँ
Mukasa
हाँ
sometime.
हाँ Mukasa, he's a proper number nine. He's a number nine basically. But yeah, so even Mukasa started in this midweek
Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup match.
Uh,
Midweek Carabao Cup match. Mukasa was the one who started.
man, man.
So yeah, City does not have City's bench is very weak now because they have got injuries plus and City does not have a. I mean that's the Pep way, right? He does not have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very
yeah.
big squad.
He'll have instead of 18 or 20, he'll have 15 or 16 players.
हाँ हाँ I mean he likes I think he 21 22 के आसपास और
हाँ,
उसमें से तीन तुम्हारे गोलकीपर होते हैं.
three goalkeeper and then a couple of young guys.
इस बार तो चार गोलकीपर है.
Oh damn.
We currently have four goalkeepers.
Ah, because you signed Donnarumma very late, right?
We signed so Donnarumma, Trafford, these are number one and number two. Then we have Ortega is still there,
He's
and
still at
we
City.
also yeah, Ortega is still at City. Ederson went, right? Ortega
Ah,
stayed. So this summer we signed three goalkeepers. We signed Donnarumma, Trafford, and then we signed Bettinelli.
Bettinelli, yeah,
Bettinelli
Bettinelli,
from
I
Celtic.
remember. Yeah.
So Bettinelli, there was this troll which was happening that probably the most useless signing of the summer,
But Bettinelli,
because
he's
that is
what,
true.
35, 36 now, right? He's old.
He just came in like a Carson kind of a thing.
Exactly.
He
Carson ka
what
replacement.
so and I think with Bettinelli they're doing the whole. There's this rule in the PL, right, that you need to have homegrown players in your squad or something in those. I think Bettinelli fits that
So
role.
that's
He's
why
the
we have
shooting
Tom
guard.
Eaton at the club, right? That's why we had Lee Grant at the club.
Bettinelli is English. I think Bettinelli fits that role. That's
Yeah,
the reason he's there. He's 33 now.
33.
So yeah, I think basically that was Scott Carson was also doing in City. Maybe what he was also doing at Liverpool previously.
Yeah,
Na, Scott Carson has two Champions League medals.
yeah, I do. I do.
So
And he has more Premier League titles than Gerrard as well, so way more. Uh,
uh, कोई नहीं.
one
चलो I think
thing
matches are
about
done.
the
क्या
match,
rumors
नहीं
है?
नहीं, rumor से पहले,
बोल बोल.
Pep didn't let Guardiola celebrate. By did you see the clip?
Oh भाई, I saw the clip.
I
I
think there was
saw
only
the
one
clip. That was
pass that he misplaced, right? Just one pass. I think that's
yeah.
the perfection Pep wants from his players. But man, come on, let him breathe.
Pep being Pep. I think I no, I was saying this video. Okay. एक मतलब YouTube में there are a lot of this thing, and maybe
Hmm.
because I follow City, there's this my algo works in that way that I got
Uh,
get the suggestions and stuff. So there was this one video I was watching which basically said that who is I mean so okay, so Pep did the whole playing from the back kind of a thing. He brought it into the Premier League, especially. But I'm just talking about
hmm.
Premier League. I'm not talking
Hmm.
about any other leagues. He did that. A lot of the other teams are doing it a lot. Especially, I mean, अगर ऊपर देखे तो both Arsenal and Chelsea तो है ही, both of them being Pep's assistants.
Hmm.
उसके बाद Liverpool does the same. All the teams, I mean, whether you can play at the back, from the back, or cannot play from the back, you are still doing it. Even if you have the players, you don't have the player, you still do it. ठीक है? Everyone is doing it. Then Pep is like कि, okay ठीक है, मैंने I made you
Huh.
everyone do this. Now I will do something different. Now he has started. He sold Ederson. He signed Donnarumma. He has changed the system again. Now what they are doing is fairly direct. I mean, so Pep is so basically it's what the video was saying is Pep खुद को challenge करता है कि I will change this. Pep खुद को ही challenge करके वो खुद को ही हराता रहता है. That's what his task is.
So I
Which is,
think,
I mean, if you look at it, it's true. It's you cannot even deny it. I mean,
huh, it is. But maybe what you can argue is that nobody is at that level that Pep believe can challenge him in that sense, right? He's so bored.
हाँ
He's so bored of
हाँ.
things कि वो ऐसे काम करता है. And he
और
somehow succeeds every single time.
but I think but Pep has not won a lot of. I mean, with City, he's only won one Champions League. I mean, but he has won
Uh,
so many. I think he's not a sprint runner. He's more like a marathon runner.
so he has never
Because
been
even
good
with
in
Bayern, he could
knockout
not.
competitions. He has never been good in
Even
knockout
with Bayern, he
competitions.
could not win a single
Yeah.
Champions League. बारसा के साथ जीता ना. बारसा
बारसा
के
के
बाद
साथ एक
Bayern
ही
के साथ
था.
भी he could not win a
एक
single.
ही था. So he has had two Champions League
हाँ.
medals as coach. Two trophies only.
So I think on the other hand, if you look at, I mean Zidane को देख ले जब वो 3 years back to back they won the Champions League. They were not winning the La
La
Liga
Liga.
back to back.
I think
They were
he
not winning the
only
La
won
Liga, but they were
La
winning the
Liga once,
Champions League.
right, in those 3 years.
So that's I think that's the difference. It's about that is the difference. It's like you cannot be doing everything maybe and
But I believe
हाँ,
Champions League के लिए you can't compare anyone with Real. They just have that pedigree in them for the
you
Champions
cannot.
League. So, and then Zidane's team was something
I
special.
think
By
City should have had one more Champions League
they should have,
and
hundred
only
percent.
maybe हाँ मतलब नहीं नहीं अलग आई एम लाइक सेइंग इन पर्टिकुलर इज द होल चेल्सी वाला जो फाइनल था दैट वाज सिटीज गेम टू विन that was cities there were two mistakes basically one mistake on Pep's part is not playing a CDM in
Mm.
that match and the second thing was what happened to uh, Kevin so I mean वो भाई वो तो रेड कार्ड था भाई रूटी अगर तब वार नहीं था actually there was not VAR. I mean, it was very. If you look at the replays, it looked very intentional.
Yeah.
Bhai, he broke his eye
The,
socket,
so
man.
the same